Well, hey guys, we recently picked up these legs from a neighbor, and I want to show you a family project that we have going on. The neighbor we got this from, he actually bought them a couple of years ago from a factory here in Cleveland, and he says they're either 100 or over 100 years old, so we thought that was pretty neat. So this is what we're doing, and bear with me because there's actually a story to it. It's just not a simple table. A while back we actually bought a couple of sheets of wood, well not sheets, but planks of wood. It's white oak, and we bought it from Tennessee, and we're going to make a live edge table with them. This is the centerpiece. We have two more edged pieces that's going to have a river coming here. That's why it's waved here. So this is actually going to be our dining room table, and there's actually quite a bit of story about this dining room table and why we're making this way, and it's actually the story of our family. So as you see here, these smaller flowers, they're forget-me-nots, and they represent the ones that have passed before us, and these two bigger roses represents my parents, which are being lifted up by the ones that passed before us. So then moving ourselves outward, you see that there's a circle here, and it's rounded out. Well, that actually is for this. This is a steel circle that I welded together, and it's going to go in here, and you have to fiddle with it to get it to fit right, but I just wanted you guys to get the picture. And the reason why we did this steel wheel is to, you know, the song "Will the Circle Be Unbroken," and we kind of, that's a family favorite, that song, so that's why we have the ring around the family. And if you notice here, the thorns around this, it represents the crown of thorns that Jesus wore. So moving out even further, you see these 9 roses. Those represent each kid's, and they're all equal to show no one's favorite. And then if you look, there's 2 that haven't blossomed yet, and that represents 2 siblings that were lost at birth. So there's also stories behind each and every rose, and so for my rose, it's this one right here, and as you see, it's kind of tucked behind and a little taller because before my uncle passed away, he told me he always felt like he was the protector of the family, and he looked at me and told me that he wants me to do the same. So right now with this rose, it shows that I'm behind them looking after them, and also a little taller watching over them. And there's also this, my dad added this vine here to look like a shape of an S, so I know it's mine. So if you notice on 3 of the roses, on the petals, there's dewdrops, and those dewdrops represents tears, because 3 of my siblings ended up going a little off course. And then lastly, as you can see, down here and up here, there's some vines going up, and we're actually gonna, on the other 2 pieces of wood, have some vines going out to the side, and that's actually going to form a cross because the foundation of our family is God. And if you notice in these petals or vines, there's a bunch of like leaves and little flowers, and that's going to represent the children and the next generation to come. Well guys, thanks for watching, and I know it was a bit of a lot of talking, but I don't know how I feel about this video because it's different than, you know, what I'm used to, which is cars and building things. But if you like stuff like this and you want to see me try, well, me and my family try, well, to do stuff like this more often, let me know. Leave a comment, and I'll try to do more builds and stuff like this also, instead of just cars. So make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I hope you guys enjoyed your cruise down to Ashman Road.